Well, today it's about my preparation for the late season deer hunting here in Pennsylvania. The regular season archery and rifle seasons have come and gone. There's a break here now, and then after Christmas, it'll be a late season archery and traditional flintlock hunting. Now, typically that's some of the most challenging hunting of the year, not only because of the weather in late season, or at least typically what the weather is in late season, but the deer are extremely weary and pressured at that point. The deer you see in late season have made it through the entire archery season and rifle seasons, which is an extreme amount of pressure here in Pennsylvania, and so they are on high alert, and it can be some really tough hunting. The last factor that comes into play for this late season is there is zero foliage on any of the trees here in my area. In fact, I have a ladder stand behind me that was set up for archery and rifle hunting. It had a fair amount of cover. You felt pretty concealed up in this ladder stand at that time. This late season, it is a totally different game. It is just as bare as can be, and if you sit up there, you stick out like a sore thumb. And especially with a deer that has endured a lot of hunting pressure, they're gonna pick you off in no time. And that's today's project. I'm gonna be putting some camo netting on that ladder stand, and I invite you to follow along. So the folks over at LOOGU Camo Netting have sent me some of their polyester netting at no charge to me. I'm going to share my experience as I use this for the first time. It ought to be interesting because I've never used any of this type of netting, but they assure me it's going to be easy to customize and to make it fit my stand. They include a packet of some zip ties to attach it to the stand. Their camo came to me nicely packaged, and one of the first things that I noticed is the polyester material is printed camo on both sides. I have seen some other netting in the past that only has camo on one side, but this 190T polyester is printed on both sides. I'll place a link to their store down in the description, but they have a variety of different sizes and camo patterns to choose from. So no matter what type of environment you're planning to place this camo in, I'm sure they'll have a pattern that'll work for you and in your area. So now the fun begins. I'm going to measure exactly how many inches I need to surround that stand, and we're going to get to cutting and installing this LOOGU camo netting. Well, that really couldn't have went any better. As you can see, this has the oak leaf cutouts here in this. I think this is their Super 2.0 camo. I simply measured out the length I needed and cut right across there. As I was hitting the openings of the oak leaves, some of the leaves fell off right there at the end, but that's just all part of getting it cut to length. Now the fun part, getting this up and attached to my tree stand. So this camo netting truly couldn't be any easier to work with. If you want to join two pieces together, you can do that by simply zip tying the ends directly through these holes and combining pieces to make a larger piece. I used it on my ladder stand, but I also used it on a box stand to help give me some back cover using this netting. I could see using it in a ground blind situation, just carrying some of this in your backpack and drooping it around you, maybe turkey hunting or covering some camera equipment like I often do. Of course, you want to check the regulations in your area and make sure you're following all the laws. I think earlier I said it was printed on both sides. It's probably not the proper term to say it's actually printed on both sides. As you can clearly see here, the camo pattern can be seen on both sides. This side's a little bit lighter in color, but nowhere near other camo nettings that I've seen that are almost white on the opposite side. So this camo netting is going to have endless possibilities on how and where you want to use it. Again, it's polyester material. It is DT190, which makes it naturally water resistant. If you want more information, I'll be placing a link down in the description. They have a lot of variety of different camo patterns and sizes available, and I believe they can do custom sizes, so if you're interested in that, please check out the link down in the description. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to put them down in the comment section. I'm now one step closer to being ready for late season hunting, but until then, I want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.